Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Sebastian's Hits. On today's episode, we're going to have a different type of format because we're going to be going over all of this amazing stuff that I got at this amazing garage sale. First thing that I'm going to do is go over all the books since there's quite a few of them. And after I do that, we'll go ahead and move to our usual setup and we can do all the individual stuff and everything else that I got. So yeah, starting here with all the books that I got, all Stephen King's up front here, even some of the newer ones. And the crazy part of it is all of these are all first editions. The only ones that aren't are Carrie and Salem's Lot, but that's okay, but they are the original ones, not the book club editions with prices on the inside. Just crazy stuff all together. Here's the gorgeous version of Leslie's story. And then yeah, just all first editions, just craziness. Almost the entire Dark Tower series. The only one I wasn't able to get was the third one. But original first edition hardcovers of 5, 6, 7, and Through the Keyhole, The Wind Through the Keyhole. 1 and 2, those are first edition soft covers, so those are pretty cool. A hardcover of The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. And I know all the Stephen King nerds are going to be excited about this, but a black edition of the Bachman books, which has Rage, which is, of course, unprinted, will never be printed again. For all the controversy that it has in that book. But really cool stuff, even some original soft covers. And we'll go over comps and all of that as well. And then here are some of the miscellaneous stuff. So Clive Barker, that's a great one I have in hardcover. Again, these are all first editions. The first edition of Jurassic Park, which I'll show you guys again. Fun little Barnes & Noble edition of the Vampire Chronicles, and then some fun novelizations. So another Clive Barker one in the flesh, original softcover, super cool. And yeah, original softcovers, Strangers Watching, original novelization of Alien Invasion. But yeah, we'll go over everything after we'll change positions here. And then yeah, so these are all the amazing, just the books that I got at this garage sale. Awesome stuff. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and cut to our original setup. All right, now let's check out some of the individual items and all the other fun stuff that I got as well. So first, starting off with this awesome first edition of Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park. First trade edition. Super awesome. Check to see that in gorgeous shape. Always love getting these. So that's the old Alien novelization with the movie poster artwork. These are always super cool to find, and when you get a chance, if you can get them cheap, definitely pick them up. It's well worth it. And then on to the Stephen King stuff. So first, starting off with the original softcover of The Stand. These definitely go for a pretty penny. If you ever see the blue one, just grab it. Especially if it's only $1 or $2. People definitely like collecting the first print runs of the soft covers. And then for the Stephen King fans, the real nerds out there, this is definitely a big score. The Bachman books, the black soft cover of it. There's 2 different versions of it. And yeah, includes these novels, with Rage being the really pricey one, really rare one. Has a little fold right there, but still super rare to find, super expensive usually. this was super awesome to see. I've never seen one in person, so having one now is super awesome. An original hardcover. Has the price on inside, so it's not the book club edition. Just that purple really pops. It's so beautiful. Looks gorgeous. Super awesome. And then some original hardcovers. We have Salem's Lot here. Just awesome stuff all around. And then, of course, his first one, Carrie. So an original Carrie as well. Not first editions, but originals. So very, very cool. All right, now on to the fun, just random movie stuff and other things. So we'll go ahead and start with TV stuff. Picked up some BBC series. Hitchhiker's Guide, and also Red Dwarf, the entire series of Red Dwarf. These aren't too expensive, but oh, if I haven't said it, so the main thing, the reason why I'm super excited about this entire collection that I got is because of how cheap it was. So all hardcover books in general, were only 50 cents a piece. Well, all DVDs, box sets, Blu-rays, didn't matter. All of those were only a quarter. So mind you, got those BBC sets, even though they aren't badly priced, still for a quarter, that's stupid. Especially when you get stuff like this. The entire complete series, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. There's this variation, and there's one where it's inside of a briefcase. But yeah, all of those are in there, perfect condition. Just super cool. And then the Shout Factory release of Space 1999. Again, in just great shape for a quarter, guys. You know, that's the thing. I'll tell you at the end of the video how much I paid for the entire lot. Probably one of the craziest things that I got for a quarter is the entire series of Smallville. Complete. Has all the things in there. Even has this little back part here that has the UPC and stuff that's actually in the little envelope as well. But yeah, complete DVD. It's not the Blu-ray set, it's the DVD set, but still, I mean, for a quarter, I mean, the comps obviously are fantastic on it. And then one of my personal favorites that I was able to snag is the complete, almost complete, volumes 1 through 10 of Mystery Science Theater 3000, including this guy, which was, as soon as I saw it, I had to just grab this one first, amongst the other ones when I saw. But volume 10 especially is super expensive, super hard to find, mostly because of that, Godzilla vs. Megalon. But yeah, super awesome to get that one as well. So only one I'm missing is volume 6, which luckily isn't too expensive. But also in this collection, I was able to get the Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie, on VHS. And not even just that, but I was able to get the movie that they watch in Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie, as well on DVD. So super awesome to essentially get a set like this. And to round it all out, even got an episode guide, which this guides are super awesome to get and everything. So yeah, awesome all together. Very excited to get all those. And then one of my personal favorite parts of the collection is this, an entire, almost entire Godzilla DVD collection. I was able to snag the ones that I was able to. Obviously other people snagged more so, but these are the ones that I was able to get. This guy especially is super awesome. Isn't that expensive as it was back in the day. This guy used to be very pricey because it was one of the few ways to get a lot of these movies back then. Now, of course, not as expensive and rare as it used to be, but still for, you know, a quarter, like super awesome to get. And then all of these Godzilla films. Super excited to get Shin Godzilla, actually. I have not seen this newest one with the slipcover. Perfect shape. Yeah, awesome. And I got all of these other ones as well here, so you can definitely go through and look. But definitely the biggest ones out of the collection are Godzilla vs. Megalon. Super awesome. Super cool. Love it. Godzilla Raids Again. And also, if you ever see the series, these are the re-releases in the regular DVD packaging. It's these ones right here with the black Toho label up top. They actually came out with an original print run of these in this gorgeous silver, like, media book packaging. But still, these definitely, with the regular DVD packaging, still fetch a nice price. And probably the coolest one out of all the DVDs, Destroy All Monsters. Yeah. Super awesome, super cool, very exciting. All right. Now moving on to some of just the miscellaneous stuff as well. Very excited to get, there is a Blu-ray of Hellride, but still, now I actually own Hellride. A weird DVD release of the original Blob. Thought that was pretty cool. The one Criterion that I was able to get and find, but still, Written in the Wind. Number 96 too, it's a lower numbered one. And finally own the original The Thing. And even the DVD still comes out pretty pricey altogether. And the one Blu-ray other than Shin Godzilla that I was able to snag was actually a Twilight Time Blu-ray. The Reigns of Range Sephora. Super awesome. All of these are all limited edition to begin with, only to 3,000 units. So whenever you see these for a decent price, just nab them up. Especially certain specific ones are very, very expensive. And then onto the certain retro media. So I did get some VHSs. Got a couple awesome Bruce Lee movies. Again, these don't come out too much. The Enter the Dragon a little more so, just because it's this is the original Warner Brothers one. But yeah, wish they had more, just so that I could complete the full dragon artwork. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, original release. Still has the little tape on the bottom and everything, super cool. And then, yeah, a couple of just random ones here. We have the original Cape Fear. We have the silver-bordered MGM re-release of 2001: A Space Odyssey. This was actually a limited little series really release that MGM did, so kind of collectible in its own right. One of my favorite VHSs from the lot, The Day the Earth Stood Still, original CBS Fox release. Check that out, in just gorgeous shape. Love it. Gotta put mono compatible, because this is back when, like, stereo was just the big, huge new thing. And then some Alfred Hitchcock movies. So the silver release of North by Northwest. We have the MCA release of Vertigo. MCA release of Rear Window. And then these, the offshoot releases. So we have Spellbound, and this was done by ABC Video and somebody else, yeah, Key Video. These are pretty cool in their own selves. This is an entire series of VHSs. And then some of my favorites out of the lot is an original MCA black box of Psycho. These are super cool. This is pure nostalgia for me, because Blockbuster or Hollywood Video had a ton of these, especially when I was little. I remember these very vividly. Super awesome to get. And then, since we have the new Indiana Jones movie coming out, didn't get the original 3, but I was able to get Last Crusade. So very cool on that in VHS. And then this is super cool. So we have Raiders of the Lost Ark, original Paramount home video release. Before it had Indiana Jones or anything like that. Paramount home video. Super cool to see. Obviously, if these were sealed, way more, but, you know, it is what it is. Happy to get them. Probably the coolest VHS out of the lot. Probably the most expensive VHS set. I always remember seeing this as a kid, and it was always super expensive. So actually owning one now is super cool. It's the limited edition Terminator collection. Has the awesome lithograph on the front. Full complete. Has a limited edition book, all the items for it, and it's Terminator 1, 2, and then the making of. And then the big thing about these sets is they all have to be numbered in correct order, because then a lot of times people like to part them, sell them individually, and then you don't get the full numbered set as you would. So this is awesome to have it be complete, be original. Yeah, just super nostalgic. And even so, for $25, I mean, you cannot go wrong. And then the big, most obscure thing that I definitely got is this guy. The complete Star Wars trilogy original radio dramas. 29 episodes, 15 compact discs. So this set is actually a re-release of a big box set. They used to have actually all of the individual CDs in an individual cases in a big box. This is a re-release of that, and surprisingly that set was already numbered and limited, and this re-release is even more so limited. The only thing I could find is a couple of eBay sold listings, and then there's a few on Amazon, but definitely in this shape. Has all the inserts on the inside. Everything is complete. I mean, likewise, for $25, probably one of the biggest scores out of this entire collection. So yeah, pretty awesome stuff altogether. I'm very excited to own a lot of it. If you're in the Wyoming, Michigan area and you haven't checked out, definitely check out Wally's Castle. Booth 2165 is the Sebastian's Hits booth. A lot of this stuff will probably end up in there. So if you're interested in the Wyoming, Michigan area, definitely check that out. All right, so if you like today's video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Thank you.